يكون منضبط وأعتقد أن ممكن غياب ميسي في بداية المباراة.
It's a proud club, it's a fun club. You know that because it's
forward, which is easily dealt with by Jordi Alba. Coutinho, a little back healer toward positive ones. Jordi Alba combining Sally's free kick to Barca.
And in comparison, Samuel really made an impact in the big game.
Run, it's a good ball into the middle, dealt with in the end by Luis Hernandez, only as far as Coutinho. Coutinho's shot is blocked. Alba may get there instead. Samu Garcia plays it back to
one of the strengths of Coutinho now that he's being
a rather dismal one, but let's see if they can turn it on. Paulinho, Rakitic now to Coutinho. Coutinho getting away from Samu Garcia, and
not to be caught on the break.
Philippe Coutinho to take the free kick for Barcelona players in the box, and it was
Suarez 3, Granada 0 it was, which is why Jose
Alba for Barcelona. Coutinho getting away from
14 to be picked up by Chelsea, came home because he was homesick, can play football, is a really interesting guy.
Paulinho finding Jordi Alba. It's a good ball in, and what a superb bit of football there. Delighted that it's Luis Suarez leading the way. 15 minutes of Busquets, Coutinho. Oh, it's a lovely ball to Alba. Alba looking up.
20 minutes gone.
Busquets picks out Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho live, it appeared absolutely clean cut.
Yeah. Well, thank you for getting me. Poor old Luis was onside, isn't going to get the benefit of the doubt. Do you think he'll cope?
I think he will. It's a free kick. Coutinho given it right in front of the fourth official.
Out the countryside, 10,000 people there. Barcelona penalties, and Dembele got a really good run out, and that has to help his confidence.
Where it's going half the time.
Totally agree. He almost is beginning to look as if he's enjoying.
Samuel Umtiti again. Coutinho holding off Rosales. In the end, the whistle goes for a free kick in favour of Barcelona. Rakitic. Good ball down the right. Sergio Roberto. It's Dembele. Turns. Plays it in shot. It was a lovely cross. Finished off superbly by Coutinho. 2-0 to Barcelona. It's Ousmane Dembele's second assist as a Barca.
4 minutes in, you liked the intention, the shape of his actions, and as the game's going on, movement. This too is important. He stops, he turns his man, and what he has a propensity for is looking for the showboat. Instead, with the space he buys himself, he looks up. So few top-class players need to learn that. He has had to learn it. The role puts it into Coutinho's path, and okay, from the little Brazilian, there's a bit of genius, there's a bit of invention then. But what Dembele did was...
Alba seemingly fully recovered.
He'll be running extra, tiring more quickly and giving Barcelona more spaces.
There's Coutinho, just over hitting that pan out Sergio Roberto. Lovely ball in to Dembele, and as you said, the look up, the awareness of the situation. He's done the brilliant bit of skill.
We've seen something that I think most viewers would ask players of that calibre to be, but he's two-footed. Controls with the right, passes with the left. Not every player's got that, I'm sad to say, in their repertoire. And now, terrible miss. Big chance for Malaga.
Hats off to Manuel Iturra for the cross. That was absolutely gets.
Yeah, he's Gamma, and you can see that he's 20. What I like about him is he's got full of...
Suarez left it, so did Paulinho. Comes to Coutinho! On target. No major problems for Roberto.
But kind of...
Gerard Piqué. Coutinho. Spreading it wide to the right. Sergio Roberto, in comes the cross. Coutinho, brilliant save. The flag was up for offside, I'm sure. That's a fine header and a super.
Sergio Roberto's repertoire. Coutinho not being big didn't matter because the ball lands on him there. Decent save from Roberto, even though the flag has gone up. And Dembele is, what must I do to feed this illustrious strike force around me? He is now integrating and become part of what his invention is something that people around him are going to have to react.
The area just got away from him. He finds Coutinho. It's blocked. Just trying to place it there.
Lovely movement. Paulinho just loses control a little bit. You call it heavy touch, as you say. But immediately Alba in to press and win it back.
Coutinho. Suarez. Coutinho. Suarez does well there. What a bully. And in the end, Mikel just got a toe to it.
His leg is that because it's against 10, Coutinho's playing interior now, and Alba
to Coutinho. Busquets to Coutinho. 45 minutes are up. Still Coutinho lays it off to Paul. That those two offside calls were incorrect, I'm sure. It's been a relatively placid first half for Barcelona. The
kid who was born in the La Luz neighbourhood of Malaga.
Busquets to Coutinho. Coutinho doesn't fancy it. It's Coutinho. Well, he does now. Lovely run. Cuts it back. And Lassenhober. Now Coutinho. Still Coutinho. Picks out Suarez. But since the second half have started, they've been somewhat subdued.
You've had that
to pick out Rakitic. Is Coutinho. He might try and get this onto his right foot. Suarez leaves it. Coutinho. Now Alba.
Did not play well against Las Palmas. The possession stats were down. They look less confident than they became. And I'd hope to see a Malaga side matched by Luis Enrique and won by Valverde.
Coutinho sent into the far post. Suarez, Piqué, as Gerard Piqué, I believe, was reminding Umtiti.
He's like that. If it was set up absolutely beautifully for a good cross, and he overhit by a massive margin.
Here's Coutinho. Looking for the return ball from Rakitic. The referee waving play on is Coutinho. That's where he likes to shoot from. Just getting under that one a bit.
I'll tell you one of the problems.
Busquets keeps it going. Coutinho. No way for him to find a route through to goal, but it will be another corner for Football Club Barcelona.
Look what Busquets is playing, the midfield control of the order.
Coutinho. He gets it back from Coutinho. Coutinho again. Now Jordi Alba. Rakitic to Coutinho. Now Jordi Alba. Long possession from Barcelona. Coutinho. Busquets. Alba again. Rakitic. I would say 3 or 4 saves of real value. 6 in total, but 3 or 4 top class. Oh! I just feel that you're quick to find Alba. Little combination with Coutinho, Suarez, Alba, and for Diego Roland. It's Coutinho driving the ball forward. Making a run, it comes to Suarez. Suarez aware. Lovely touch from Coutinho. Suarez with an air shot, it falls back.
He breaks forward.
Holding off the challenge of Toure there. Is Coutinho. It's Coutinho area and another fine save from Roberto Jimenez.
It's a scrapbook night. He'll remember this for a long, long time. Great best at high tension, high pressure. And as they've got in their minds, this game is won.
Now Coutinho plays it wide down the left to Jordi Alba.
Prompter there. When Dembele lays the perfect ball across to Sergio Roberto.
He was told to send it down the line to Coutinho by Jordi Alba. It'll be a throw into Barcelona, despite the fact that the home fans there.
But they don't, and that's why. Ball's already up by the time it touches.
Of Umtiti and Busquets starts again, picks out Coutinho. Coutinho to Alba on the overlap. Alba side him, Coutinho again. Now,
they also know that Barcelona have got the gas at half peep at the moment.
Piqué. Coutinho. Looked like
and knowing that the future is brighter now.
a little touch from Aleix Vidal.
But which is learning when to hold the ball, when to dribble, but when to pass, which is the key thing in this Barcelona system.
Back to Digne. Now Coutinho. Piqué. Coutinho. Suarez. Lovely return ball by Suarez. Coutinho just can't make the final attempt. Lovely combination there between Coutinho and Suarez.
Looked 11 against 10 in the second half. If you didn't see the sending off some.
It's Coutinho. Just overhits the cross.
So far behind, he had his pick of 3 colleagues. His mind is on the flight home.
Coutinho to Aleix Vidal. Coutinho. Forced wide by Federico Rica. Takes the ball off him and wins a goal kick. 2 minutes have been able to stroll, or as you
Reacted that way. Yes, he'll be pleased, he'll be delighted with the 3 points, which put pressure on Atletico.